Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum. In this video, I'm going to share with you how I plan my illustration, the posture, how to make it very, stable, I guess, because there's one question in Instagram. So let's get to the point. Usually when I draw, I start with these two shapes. And remember, these three shapes are your friends in drawing. So whatever draft, you will use these shapes. So as I was saying, these are the shape that I'm using for sketching the posture. So usually I will look at the balance. Okay, so this is how I do it. I don't know if this is professional or not because I'm self-taught, but it's either you have the legs closer together, or you have legs that spread out so that it can support this structure, this two structure. So whatever, this is the basic. So at least that's how I plan it. So okay, so let's say if you want to get creative, let's say if you one leg is straight here and then one is here. So as you can see, maybe the posture is not that stable. So look at where the leg goes. So it's heavier over here. So the character here may or may not fall this direction, right? So you have to put a lot of weight over here. Okay, so we have to pull the gravity from here. There are many ways that you can do this. One way is you edit the posture. Maybe you have the hands over here, or you have an accessory, the backpack like this, or you have a hoodie which looks like a bunny with a really big ear. So as long as you have the gravity to be, to be centered, I guess. I don't know how to explain this, but this is how I do it. Let's say we have this and then this, so we need to have over here. Okay, I put this one as like the weight. So we have the hands over here, and then maybe the weight, the accessory, I don't know, maybe this guy is holding a pole or something. So that's how I plan the posture. So let's go to the next level. What if I want to have, okay, let's say this is the ground, and then this is the head, and I have the torso a little bit like this. So you have to support, the legs will go from here. Okay, so maybe how do you have to imagine. So this is intermediate level tutorial, by the way. Okay, so not for beginner. I will have another video for that. Okay, so how do we support this posture over here? Okay, so maybe, okay, you can have like this, as long as we can support this one. Okay, because we know that this is going to be heavier, we need to pull this load. But you can have one leg over here and then this one over here, or you can get more creative, whichever suit you. You can do like that, and then balance the posture with the hands over here. Or I don't know, maybe you can go creative with this, as long as you know how to balance this posture. So this is the main feature in the posture, the character design, or I don't know, the anatomy, I don't know. So an experienced artist will know better how to do this, maybe because they have the basics of anatomy and they have formal learning. But this is how I do it since I was little. Okay, so let's have some a little bit creative. Maybe you can do like that. You can also do like that, because my style is more like a cartoon, so I don't care if it's not logical. Maybe like that, I don't know. You can do whatever. And then usually for the hands, I will look for the shapes, the overall shape. I make sure that it says either symmetry or it's, I don't know, what do we call that? Have the the shape language that we want. So let's say for this one, let's say to balance this long line, because the legs is like a one straight line, right? So we balance this one. Maybe we have one hand over here, hello, I don't know, or you have the hand will go straight from here, or you have a, I don't know, something we have something to support the shape language. Okay, so that is my street smart tips. Okay, so based on this, okay, so a couple of more of tips. Okay, so let's have a recap this one. First you have the draw the torso, so this is the base, and then the legs will keep it balanced, keep the torso balance. I cannot read this anyway. Okay, so that's one, number one and number two. But actually this comes with practice. I really suggest for beginners or for myself actually, to have a reference photo or reference pose, because the first time or in the beginning of the illustration process, we need to practice with the reference. So like a couple of months, or it depends on people. So when they are used to have the reference and copy the reference, it will come naturally inside your brain, or your I don't know, it's like a muscle memory, because you know what to draw based on the, I don't know, the practice that referring to a pose. Okay, so my go-to place is obviously to Pinterest, and then I put pose reference. There are so many pose references in Pinterest. You can go to Google image, but I think Pinterest have more interesting poses. But the downside is you can get distracted with all other, I don't know, beautiful things on Pinterest. So I think that's one bonus tip, to have reference photo, and it will come naturally, believe me. Okay, so that's my sharing in this tutorial. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you can share this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And I have plenty of other video in this channel, so go to the other video that shown in the screen and watch it, and it will support my channel. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum, and see you in the next video.